I think a great mom is patient and can say no when it's really hard. I think that if you can tell your kids no, then that makes the hugest difference in their life, and that will help them to learn more than giving them everything that they want. Probably the hardest part about being a mom is saying no when it's hard to say no, when you want to say yes, but you know it's best for your kids. When it's easier to say yes, but it's more important to say no. Finding the learning moments also makes a great mom, and that's really hard to find. You see the little learning moments every day. There's so many of them, and taking advantage of each and every one of those is really hard to do. And you get some of them, but a lot of times you look back and you say, oh, I could have made that into a learning moment, and you missed it. The most rewarding part about being a mom is probably when you see your kids growing and learning the things that you actually taught them. And when you see your two kids sharing with each other, or congratulating each other, or showing their love to each other, you know that you've done something right, because they are taking the things that you've been trying so hard every single day to teach them, and they're using it. And seeing them be able to figure that out it makes my heart swell. I have wanted to be a mom as long as I can remember. So it's hard to look back at that and say, why do I really want to be a mom? Because I've just always wanted it. But I think I just have always known that life is much more full when your children are involved in it. Everything that I've ever done since becoming a mom has been more exciting and more wonderful and more joyful. And I think that that's kind of what I was looking forward to, as I was always looking forward to becoming a mom someday. I'm really afraid of messing up my kids. When I lose my temper and yell at them, or don't, miss one of those teaching moments, or whatever I do that isn't perfect, because I'm not perfect, I'm afraid will carry on into my children and mess them up. And when I see one of my kids lose their temper and yell, I think, I've done that to my kids. And I just hope and pray every day that whatever I've done wrong will not affect them negatively. So I'm scared to mess them up and give them my own bad traits. I really admire about my mom her energy and her strength. She raised 12 kids, and I have 3 kids, and I can't even imagine having the energy to get up in the morning and get breakfast for 12 kids and wash all those clothes and clean the house and do homework, and even just have time to have conversations with every single child. I mean, that just the strength and energy that takes. And I think she probably looks back at that now and can't remember how she was able to accomplish it either, but that's amazing to me. If I knew someone who was afraid to be a mom, I would probably want to find out why they were afraid, because there's a lot of reasons. If they're just afraid that they're going to mess up their kids, I think you can't wait till you're perfect to become a mother. You have to just go with it and do your very best, and remember that your kids love you no matter what. And it's hard to remember that sometimes. I think a lot of young mothers think that motherhood's going to be all fun and games, or all playtime, or really easy. And I think it's really important to understand that motherhood is very hard, and you have to be ready to sacrifice yourself and give of yourself everything that you have, because that's what motherhood takes. But everything that you give, you get back tenfold. And when you're ready to understand that and to give that, then motherhood can be the best thing in the world.